All right, welcome back to the build, guys. Today we are here at my buddy's shop, and he's gonna prefer to stay off camera, so I'm not gonna get him in any shots. But basically, we are going to be prepping the hood and the fenders so that he can prime them later. So we're just doing the prep today. I think we're priming tomorrow, but the bumper I still need to finish up, and it's a little more complicated, so we're gonna do that another weekend. But I'll try to get some shots of him kind of standing and stuff, and just some close-ups. So basically he's just going around with an orbital sander on the hood right now, and he's doing 400 grit, I think, and then he's gonna go in afterwards and hand sand like the more detailed stuff. And he actually just told me that when I'm doing body work and stuff, I just wanna do like 80 or 180 grit, and I don't wanna smooth it all the way out, because what you're supposed to do, I guess, is just do 180 or 80 for the body work and then prime it, and then the primer will kind of fill in the scratches. So there's no need to like smooth out the scratches and stuff, because the primer will do that, and then after it's primed, do like 320 or 600 or whatever. He also mentioned that there's some dents on my fenders that like I can't even see, but he can feel them. He said that after he blocks them, I'll be able to see them pretty clearly, and then I'll need to add filler to those parts as well, so that you can't see them through the primer and through the wrap and stuff. So pretty much all of these dark spots are like dents because he block sanded over it. So these are like the shallow parts, which is really weird because like these weren't even noticeable before. So it's like, and it's such a weird pattern. It's like just in the molding or like shipping process, they just appeared, but we'll take care of those too. Okay, that's smart. So you mix it, the hardener first, and then do the fold thing. And what kind of filler is that?
This is
glaze? Okay.
So it's a lot more.
Yeah, I noticed. So I ended up jumping in and actually helping sand down the front bumper here. We're a little, what's the word? A little cautious on if the primer is gonna stick to this. I don't know, you know, it's part of the process. So we're just sanding down the front bumper. We're gonna take a quick break and then come back to it. Alright, well, we've got mostly everything ready to go. I'm just going to pull it into the booth now. This is pretty cool. Good? Alright.
Dang, call the booth.
That's pretty cool. He's gonna put on a black epoxy or something. It's a spray on. So he's gonna do the hood, the fender, and the bumper. So it's all gonna be black. It's gonna look a lot better than the mismatched hood. And it's, I guess, a black epoxy, or what is it? Black epoxy primer. So yeah, we're gonna blow it off and then get that going. All right, so we've got behind the grill covered up, so we're not getting anything on the radiator and all that stuff. Lights are masked. We'll bag over the wheels here, and the windshield as well. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of cool to see it in a paint booth, even though it's not really getting a crazy paint job or anything yet. But got everything all papered and plasticed off. Gonna grab some cleaner, wipe it down, and then mix up our epoxy. So if you couldn't tell, I switched over to the GoPro because I don't want to get like overspray or anything on my nice camera. And it's like, you can't really see it, but you guys saw the clips. I'm like super happy with how it looks. I mean, obviously it's just like a coating, just a primer, so I can wrap over it later. But just the fact that it's all the same color now is like, at least the whole car is one color, you know, and it might not be the exact color of black or whatever, but it looks a lot better. And especially after we like unwrap it or whatever tomorrow, I'm like, it already looks so much better. I'm so impressed. And I was telling my buddy, I was like now that we actually have like the coating on, it's not like I kept like walking in my garage and like seeing things and like nitpicking the little details and stuff, and it like, I just like, there was so much like I would just wanted to do and wanted to fix all the little things, and it's like now that it's here and we're already like coating it, it's like that's done. Like there's no more little adjustments. Like it feels like closure. It feels like I can move on to the next parts of the build, which is like a lot of mechanical things and maintenance. But like it feels like this chapter is kind of closed for now, like the front end and the body work, until I get to the rear end and the bumper and stuff. But like it just feels so good to like kind of be done with that stuff. And yeah, I'm excited, super happy with how it is so far. Super impressed with my buddy's work. And yeah, we'll put a couple more coats on and then let it dry overnight and probably come back tomorrow and pick it up. All right, so we just finished with the primer. He did 3 coats on, and as you can see, it looks a lot better than the mismatch hood and all the Bondo and all the filler and all the different colors on the front end. So it'll look a lot better for the time being until I get the wrap on, which might be like over the winter, maybe next year. It'll be like the very last thing I do. So I'm super happy with how it looks, super impressed. I'm like honestly surprised that we got it done in just like a day, like half a day even. Pretty much got everything done. It's gonna dry overnight and then probably come pick it up tomorrow. So super exciting, and I'm ready to move on to the next thing for sure. All right guys, we're back here at the shop with the boys, about to pick up the car, unwrap it. Alex POVs. Bro.
Dude, just keep the headlights like that.
Bro, that's so good.
Yeah, that's cool, dude. You did good work.
It's alright.
Yeah. Bro, I don't want to rip it off.
Dude. Oh my gosh, bro.
Big.
That's insane, dude.
You don't have to worry about that.
Dude. Okay. Bro, the black, like it's honestly making me want to do it black, but like
Yeah.
I feel like, dude, too many people do black.
Bro, black looks
It's
so
so fire, bro.
That looks so fire.
And it's like, I mean, it's obviously it's a noticeable difference, but it's not like bad noticeable. It just looks like it's not polished, you know?
Yeah.
Bro, they got this C4 in, and it smells like mouse shit. And we found a can of beans on the floor with like bleach in it. But look at all that poop in the back, dude. Focus. Look at all that. Dude, that's nasty. That's actually disgusting. That's a dead mouse right there, bro.
Actually?
Is it? What it? Oh no, that's like a wasp nest. That like fell off the ceiling or something.
Bro, what was Bro, is it camp? Why is it shaking?
Hopefully it starts low-key. The battery seems to be a little low. I need to get a battery tender charger thing for it. A charger for my charger.
Alright, dude. He's stalling. Bro, he's gonna get mad. Bro, he's raging already. It's really bright.
All right, well, I've got the car back home, no stalling, no issues, nothing on the way back, which is good. I'm super happy with how it looks now, with everything all black now. No more mismatched hood, no more like body filler visible on the corners or anything. Now, once again, obviously this is just primer. This is not a paint job. The only reason that this is on there is so I can wrap on top of it when the time comes to wrap. And honestly, I didn't even know it was gonna be black. I think originally it was gonna be a different kind of primer. It was probably gonna be gray or something, so it wasn't even gonna look this good. So I'm really glad that it was actually black, and it'll kind of match the rest of the car for probably a few months until I'm ready to wrap it. You can see there's some like pinholes and stuff there. There's a little chip in the bumper right there that we didn't see. But that's like all stuff that you would, like we would have to sand down and then do another like couple coats of primer or whatever And my buddy told me pretty much just wait until I'm ready to wrap it, and then we'll take it back into the shop and do all the touch-ups and then wrap it like pretty much right after that. So I'm not too worried about all the little things, but I'm gonna call it there for now. I think the next thing to work on is really a bunch of mechanical things. Power steering needs to be fixed, trying to fix the stalling, spark plugs, a bunch of sensors, bunch of fluid flushes, stuff like that. Pretty much just do all the maintenance on it that I just have been neglecting so far. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far, I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Adios.